Hello guys, Jobs and Blackwell, the brand new segments. So we're going to chat about the budget.
The budget.
The budget.
Budget of Jobs and Blackwell season 4.
Fucking hell. Unbound.
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 We are officially unseasoned, lads.
Our the shackles of seasons have been broken. Plugging this for
I feel like
weeks.
a new man.
I feel like an angel. Well, so let's start with this. What have we got here? Talk to me.
Well, yeah, if we're talking budgets, how about this? Budget 2015, guys.
That's a good one.
How do you like it under your Tory government?
Well, I like the fact in 2020 I'm going to be getting myself some fantastic pay increase.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I mean, I've actually gone without a job for a little while.
Oh,
so, I said to myself, I won't get a job until they put the pay up.
Oh yeah.
Now they're giving me a date.
Which one's that? 2020?
2020. I've got another 5 years of this,
I
lads.
cannot wait to be sucking on the teat of £9 an hour.
I'm going straight to 10. I'm getting straight up there with £10 an hour.
I'm basically 18.5 grand a year better off.
Well, George just said to me, look, George Osbourne, guys, I mean, we don't bother with formalities like that.
Why wouldn't we?
George said,
yep.
So, how do you fancy 20 grand a year? I said, George, that's a bit much for me.
Yeah.
Can you drop it down? He said, yeah, of course I can, mate. Don't worry about it. You get 18, everyone else will be on 12 to 13.
Fantastic.
I said, I feel like Big Bollocks right now.
I said, George, at the end of the day, you were disposable before, but you just proved yourself to be right there. You are now.
He knows the people's needs.
You're back.
And so yeah. I mean, I'm budgeting for a big spend.
But the problem is I've got us a long way, it's about 5 years to wait before I get this pay increase. I've got to say to you, Osbourne, what happens if my body doesn't get enough fibre until then?
Pensions, mate.
Yeah,
what it would do is stop pensions and give you pensions.
Double pensions?
You get triple pensions.
Oh, yes.
Anyone retired gets no pensions.
What happens at Christmas, though?
Pensions for a whole day, mate.
A whole day pension?
Yeah, what they do, they bring back pensions for a day.
Yep.
Everyone has roast turkey.
Oh, okay.
And then you're on your way, lads.
See, that's brilliant. Now, I know it's all a British thing, but what will the American guys get out of this? I hear the American fans saying, what are we going to get out of this?
They get cranberry sauce.
Do they?
And I mean,
cranberry sauce?
What more do you want? We've got our turkey, they've got the cranberry sauce. Guys, it's time for us to come together. What George Osbourne wants...
He's basically the Beatles.
He's bringing the fucking lads together.
Oh, man. And we've said this many times before, but it's bringing working lads back to the working lads.
Exactly. I mean, nothing says working class like George Osbourne.
Nothing. If anything, he is a pioneer of the fucking excellence.
He's a pioneer of the Native Americans, mate.
Oh, man. Whoa,
he
the natives?
Well, we've made peace with them now, mate. Was peace our mission? Apparently it was.
Apparently it was. I mean, you can get Jamie involved as well, but it's having none of it.
No, Jamie's well and truly out of this. He's budget cuts have hit him the hardest.
Here's the thing. Yeah, go on.
Minimalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't take a budget cut, mate. It's only got a little bit to start with.
He's a maximalist.
Oh, Maximilians.
Now, everyone's... I got this little note through on this argument, and it said that what happens to all the hot babies?
Hot babes get 20 grand a year.
Yeah.
Not so hot babes, 12.
Now what about Osbourne though? What's he getting out of this?
He's a selfless individual, mate. He's not getting fucking anything.
He's nice, isn't he?
He's actually giving up his wages.
He's a proper nice guy.
He's a proper beau fella.
I mean, like at the end of the day, if he pisses himself at the age of 8 years old and it keeps getting brought up, no one's going to worry about it.
Craig David!
Getting the highlights out for 2015. Well, basically, that's the budget highlights. Anything to wrap up on?
Oh, well, I mean, I've probably overstepped this a little bit. So I would like to just point out, this does have a little bit of something to do with the student financing.
Oh, it always does.
Basically, if you're a student, no more grants, lads.
Oh.
Do you like a loan?
Yeah.
Well, you better, because you're going to get it.
Oh, but I've heard some people say that they haven't been getting loans for a fair few years now.
Ah, right. Well, you know your 9 grand tuition fees.
Yeah, I love it.
What this is going to allow you to do is, don't put a cap on it.
Perfect.
Go well over 9 grand.
Oh.
How would you like 15 grand a year?
Given to me?
Oh, no, lads.
Oh, of course it's not.
You're going to pay the 15 grand a year for 3 years.
No, I've been hearing about these cut-off points.
No more cut-off points, lads.
Not at all.
You remember how you didn't have to pay anything back till you're 21?
I love that.
Yeah. Now, change that.
Okay.
You start paying it off at the age of 13.
I've got a Saturday job. I've got £6.15 an hour.
The tax on that is going to be 2,000%.
Fucking hell, mate. I mean, what if people just want to watch Ted 2 in the cinema? What's going to happen then?
They go right. this is what's going to happen, guys. You go to cinema,
Yeah.
you pick one option of two. You see it or you hear it.
Oh.
You're going to be paying big bucks if you want both, though,
I know
guys.
people love hearing it more than seeing it.
I go in
niche?
there. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of silent movies, so I go in there
Yep.
with my ears closed.
Fantastic.
And see how we get on.
Well, fucking hell. I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't do that, the Liberal Democrats' business secretary is going to fucking sort you out.
You'd think he would.
Yeah.
Turns out he can't do fuck all, mate.
Oh, why not?
He's out of a job, ain't he?
Ooh. Oh, God, yeah, of course, the elections.
He's jobs and blacklist.
Oh, he's jobs and blacklist. More like blacklist. It's a little play on Legolas there. So, at the end of the day, would you say Mark Wahlberg is a bit of a player, or would you say Morgan Freeman is the kind of guy to help change this referendum around?
I think Morgan Freeman is too nice,
Yeah.
and Marky Mark is too aggressive.
Oh, fucking hell.
You need to go straight down the middle and get a bit of Tom Selleck, because he knows what we need.
So basically you're saying that he's taken the finances, mixed it with incredible unrepayable student loans, and basically the results are brilliant.
They are, if you love money.
If
you don't love money, you're a bit fucked.
Well, it seems to be the way now. I mean, what's next then about sexual law then?
Right, so sexual law. If you're a female,
Yeah.
you will not go to university anymore.
It didn't plan that for
It's
years.
been coming for a long time,
Yeah.
guys. We all knew it.
Get over it, really. What about those males?
Males now get 2 votes to 1,
Okay.
but only if you vote Tory.
Okay, standard.
Otherwise, 0 votes.
And what about the jobless and the Blackwells?
The jobless and the Blackwells will be given jobs and Blacklells.
Lapels?
But this will be in 2020. With bells on, yeah.
Bells and whistles.
Well, no, the whistles are not part of the budget.
Maybe not. And what about the sports side of things?
Sports side, we're going to be having more cricket, more tennis, less
it.
football.
Less football. What's going to happen to
refined,
Blur's
is it?
front lead singer now?
Well, he's joining the reformed Oasis.
Oh, I mean, that's a long time coming.
I personally say, look,
Park
who's going to
Life.
sing Wonderwall better than David Albarn?
More like Park Wall.
Park Wall, mate. I love Park Walls.
Oh, man. And the last thing is, what about the welfare?
Welfare, right, welfare's been taken over by Tony Blair. He's back on
board.
track.
He is
He
back,
knows
back
welfare.
again.
He's been around the world, he's seen welfare and lack of it, and now he's here to give you less welfare.
And tax, though? Has tax been upped, lowered?
Tax is straight down the middle, 50% for
50-50?
one person, 100% for another.
Perfect. I don't suppose that 100% is going to be on their front?
No, 100% is going to be everyone that's working for less than 30 grand a year.
Perfect. So they've increased the wages and they've increased tax.
Yes.
It's a selfless system, really, isn't it?
I mean, goes hand in hand. One will support the other.
Perfect.
One more thing. If you're looking to buy a house, don't. They're giving them away.
Are they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Any particular houses?
Basically, first come, first serve. Fagsy's seen it first. That is your house.
Love it.
I've got my eye on Buckingham Palace.
And lastly, the inheritance tax. What are we looking at there?
Right, so guys, if you've got something to inherit, make sure you do, because you won't get taxed on it.
I heard there's a new £1 million limit for couples with a family home.
Yeah, I've been waiting to inherit this for a while now.
I can't wait to get on it.
And unfortunately, I always thought, no, I've only got up to 650 grand. What am I going to do? I can't do that. Spoke to Georgie. He said, look, it's going to come in the next few weeks.
Perfect.
Mate, don't worry about it. So now I'm set up. I've got my house coming.
Sorted.
I've got a family.
Fucking
so
hell.
that's even easier.
So I've got disposable income to get, I don't know, some changes done to my body.
Yeah, well, yes. Only if they comply with the Tory standard, though.
Will I be able to get my lymph node removed?
Yes, you will, but you will need to get an extra node inserted.
Right.
Of your choosing.
Of my choosing. Well, I think that's some pretty sound advice there. We've got something to go with. Thanks, guys. If you want any more feedback upon that, just send some letters to P.O. Box, Jobs and Blackwell.
123, stay independent.
123, stay independent.
But don't actually stay independent, guys.
You've got to
That's
watch
not
out.
what we're about.
Fucking hell, guys. Let's not go overboard here. Anyway, thanks very much. Jobs and Blackwell out.
Lads.